This place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Out in the wings for them, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Lillard in at the point. Got us a screen on Maxey. Lillard attacking, 6 to shoot, and stolen by Gordon. Right side, George. Offline with his 3. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And Lillard gets it to go.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now, here's Maxey. Last game we saw him score 32. Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Middleton.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Gordon with the screen for Maxey. And the 3-ball is good.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 3-point game. And it's George finishing it off.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
Lillard scanning the floor. And stolen by Gordon. George passes to Embiid. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Milwaukee has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Lillard outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to Cleveland. Maxey with it, now guarded by Middleton. Here's George. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And he takes advantage of whatever the defense gives. George can go to the finesse game if he has to.
Lillard against Maxey. Takes a 3. Hits it down to Middleton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Here's Maxey. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Middleton for 3. Antetokounmpo. A Off again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Here's Lillard. Paul George making his last shot. Lillard finds Giannis. George against Middleton. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Lillard. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lillard. Fires the 3. And Embiid pulls it down.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Milwaukee foul.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Middleton for 3, and the rejection by Embiid. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Lopez throws it down.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Now here's Gordon. Still scoreless. And he drops in the layup off the glass. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Middleton, a screen on Maxey. Kicks it down to Middleton. Puts it up from 15. He knocks it down. But wait a minute.
Under NBA rules, there will be a 2-minute review to the play.
Look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
So. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one. And no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Gordon is out there with Maxey. Then there's Embiid. Then it's George. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving in.
Talking on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner. You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And Lillard gets to Middleton. Lopez outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Slicing through. Giannis.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Lillard outside. Takes the 3. And again, the Bucks miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
George passes to Embiid. There's 3 pointers off the mark. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Suns. Middleton outside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Middleton kicks to Trent. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. That one drops for him. Middleton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Maxey on the wing. Defended by Trent. Bucket is good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Embiid kicks to Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Gordon. George with the screen on Lillard. Gordon the pass to Maxey. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Wheeling that ball in. Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
The 76ers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. And it's in there. Giannis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by the 76ers. After this game, they can look forward to L.A. where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Gordon with the screen for George. In the corner, Drummond with it. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid with the screen on Lillard. Embiid inside. Lopez covering. Embiid no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the 2nd quarter. Over 60% shooting. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
The score now all even.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Middleton outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid. The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on that one.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Maxey kicks to George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Inside. In the corner, Drummond with it. Embiid with the screen on Lillard. Kicks it out to Maxey. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks ahead, leading by... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside. Good things will happen. That's right, Ernie.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come. Thanks for joining us. Now...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Pat Connaughton is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Green, and it's Portis in its center.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. Lowry feeling it out a bit. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
We'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The 76ers third.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad.
76
Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Bona, defended by Portis. Lowry setting the pick for Martin. Makes it off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Prince with a screen on Lowry. Here's Wright. And the layup falls.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Martin.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Wright. They kick it out to Green. Wright with a screen on Martin. Green with the ball. Lowry picks him up, and the shot is good.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Martin against Connaughton. Plays it up and banks it in. Martin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
And he commits the intentional foul. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
You have the camera on you.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the 76ers.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Number 9.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And right, here we go.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Kyle Lowry. Last season's performance for him averaged about 8 points a game last season, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success, too.
Driving to the basket. And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher, Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip the season ago.
And right, here we go. And he gets it to go. Wright's got 6. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Oubre. Banked in off the glass.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Wright, the pass to Green. Now Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Oubre dishes to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The drive by Lowry. He gets it in there. Lowry's got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers.
You gotta like how Lowry puts his head down and just charges in on the drive.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Green against Oubre. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Prince can't hit. 76ers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Prince. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Offensive rebound. Here's Yabusele. Still yet to score. Back to Oubre. A second chance effort. Great D that time from Portis.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Right against Lowry. Pass to Prince. Outside, Green. There's the 3. The shot, no good. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. 76ers lead by 3. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Oubre, Yabusele out there with Martin. Then there's Lowry. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Yabusele. Portis against Oubre. Here's Bona. Back to Oubre. Here's Yabusele. Over Prince. No good from Yabusele.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Green. It's deflected. And they're on the break. Outside, Martin. Pass to Bona. Rebounded by the Bucks. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Maxey kicks to George. Embiid sets the pick for George. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Giannis passes to Middleton. And the Bucks miss again. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Philadelphia. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 6. From deep, George. The offensive rebound. And Embiid kicks to Gordon. 76ers moving the ball around. George with the screen on Lillard. Here's Maxey. No good from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Oubre outside. George against Middleton. Outside Gordon.
2 minutes.
And he converts the layup. And the 76ers lead by 5. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Lopez sends a screen for Lillard. Oh, good with the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Embiid in the corner. The 3, good for Embiid.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Lillard again missing.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
On the wing, George. Covered by Lillard. Oubre for 3. Lillard with the rebound. Bucks trail by 8. Middleton on the wing. Fires from the wing. Right through the cylinder that time. All net.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Maxey, no good.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Oh, he's going right to the rack. Embiid.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
Lillard, a screen on George. Lillard outside. Offensive rebound, Bucks. And it's Trent with the extra effort.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. So Philadelphia wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making it. Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony.
basketball on.
From 2K Sport, and now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Jalen Brunson. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. And it's George in at the 3. What's not to love about opening day? Grant, every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. The kick out to Maxey. From down in the low post, it goes.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
Anunoby a screen on Maxey. Brunson finds Towns. There's the drive, and it's powered home by Towns.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Brunson. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Brunson a screen on George. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
Drummond passes to Maxey. Embiid a screen on Bridges. Back to Drummond. Outside Maxey. Takes a 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
And we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Boy, a terrific three-point shooter. Maxey is somebody, I think you've got to be in his airspace all the time.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, B.A. In the break and in the pick. And roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times, struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
And Oubre gets it to go.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there, was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
Anunoby a screen on Maxey. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Puts up a three. Rebound by Philadelphia. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
The Sixers lead by 3. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And Maxey, the bucket, on the assist by Embiid. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Pass to Bridges. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
1:02 left in the first. Here's Oubre. Drops in the layup for 2. Oubre's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Brunson, here we go. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
New York ball.
.41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Here's Brunson outside.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Maxey against Brunson. Outside Anunoby. And it's all from three-point range. For 3, Maxey. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energize.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Philadelphia on top, up by 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
And I agree, that was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling, they're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Brunson in at the point. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs and Love."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Anunoby on the take. Here's Bridges. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Maxey. Drives to the hoop. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in. Robinson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Oubre, a screen on Bridges. Maxey passes to Oubre. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
And we know Oubre's not shot. When he gets in there, he's going to draw fouls against those defenders.
Good on the second one. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary.
Oh my! Throw it down! Wow.
The athleticism of Maxey, impressive.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man. And he jams it home with authority.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Towns a screen on Oubre. Three-pointer, Bridges. Drummond grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 17. Nice move. And there's Oubre. That one's good. On the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And that one's good, Brunson.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Embiid with the block. Here's Oubre on the take. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oubre with those long strides covers up ground quickly.
Robinson passes to Towns. Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 5 points.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Maxey. Robinson with the block. Out to Oubre. George, a screen on Towns. To the paint. And George with the jam.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. George drives in to the right side. Embiid finds Maxey. Back to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Right side, Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They've been fit. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Knicks.
Their defense has been trash.
And that'll do it for...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
They've got Kenyon Martin, Kyle Lowry out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Knicks trail by 18. Outside Hart. Back to Payne. Back to Hart. Payne, a screen on Martin. Hart finds Payne. Here's Bona. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Martin against Hart. For 3, Gordon. And it's New York with a rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Achua passes to Hart. From deep. Sinks it from distance.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Out to Gordon. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal.
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. The Knicks, second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Martin's checked in. Knicks trail by 17. Pass to Achua. Back to Payne. Here's the pick. Outside Achua. Back to Payne. 5 on the clock. Down low. Hart. And it's blocked by Martin.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Martin with the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Back to Payne. Martin with a screen on Gordon. Shoots from the baseline. Martin with the ball. Hart covering. And they're on the break. For 3, Lowry. And it's New York with a rebound. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes to pass. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw no good. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Sixers lead by 19. Martin finds Gordon to the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Shot's good by Hart.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Gordon right side. And the layup is good. Gordon's got his second bucket on the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Lowry. Martin, left side. Gordon outside. And he drives in. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon has the burst of speed you like to see in a guard. Excellent at knifing through the defense to the cup.
Achua up top. Outside Hart. And he banks in the layup. Hart's got 8 here in this quarter. The Sixers lead by 18. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lowry. Basket's good.
And out. I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Achua finds Hart. Achua with a screen on Martin. Hart from long range. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Here's Sims.
Substitution on the court.
Now Maxey. Here's Embiid. And so it's Philadelphia ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys. Possess.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the 1. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Maxey on the wing. Pass to Drummond. Right side Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to pull it up here. And Drummond with the jam.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Let's give a big round of applause for your Sixers ENT.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. That one goes in.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Hart's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
New York on D. They trail by 18. Embiid misses. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Here he goes. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, nice take from Bridges. Love whenever he takes initiative on offense.
Here's Maxey. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Outside Anunoby. Hart with a screen on George. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Maxey. 5 to shoot. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Maxey, that's good.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Anunoby, a screen on Oubre. Bridges misses. Philadelphia leading by 18. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Drummond with the screen. Here's Maxey.
Really a complete defender. I mean, Towns able to do it in the paint and on the perimeter.
Anunoby for three. Knocks down the long J. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Drummond passes to Embiid. George, a screen on Robinson. Embiid going right at the rim. And Embiid throws it down.
An almost unfair amount of power. Nobody getting in Embiid's way on that drive.
Hard with it. Picked up by Embiid. Kicks it out Towns. Shoots over Maxey. And too long on the shot.
2 minutes remaining.
The 76ers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. George. And George with the jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Shots good by Towns.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
The Sixers lead by 17. Oubre passes to George. Gets the 3 to fall.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Anunoby can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Maxey.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And now the Knicks on the break. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
3-pointer Embiid. Nope, 4 for 7 now. Outside Anunoby. Towns finds Hart. 3-pointer off the mark. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Embiid. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
They grab their own miss. Anunoby for 3. Misses there. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach. Great to have you with us. Set to get you. Now, New York starting five. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Robinson in at the five. And for the Bucks, Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. And it's Lopez in at the five, down low.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
It's Hart on the wing, defended by Lillard. Hart can't hit.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Kicks it out Towns. Robinson on the wing. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 3-on-3. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
Shots good by Hart.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Stolen by Anunoby. All alone on the break. And Towns slams it home.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A.
Whoa!
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger, and he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 12-4 run. Anunoby against Middleton. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Three-pointer is up. Middleton, that one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it feels like Middleton can shoot from anywhere, but he's especially deadly from the corner.
Hart finds Anunoby. Hart against Lillard. Back to Anunoby. Lopez with the steal. Middleton outside. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Nicely executed break there. I mean, Middleton finishing it off strong.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo, right side. It's Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Back to Antetokounmpo. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
You're working the two-man game with Middleton. They trust him to make those good reads.
Pass to Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Middleton. Anunoby goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Lillard passes to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez, the screen on Bridges. And it's Middleton driving. Here's Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. The putback. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Bridges with it. 15 in his last outing. Inside. Towns finds Anunoby. Outside Hart. This one for 3. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Anunoby. For 3, here's Lillard. Towns with a rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. 6-point lead. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Here's Middleton. Oh, he trades the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball. The play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Lillard against Anunoby. Kicks it out to Middleton. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul. Trent against Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, crafty move by Mikal Bridges off the pick. Just gets into some space and makes the shot.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jalen Brunson, fourth.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
Anunoby passes to Bridges, kicks it out to Anunoby. For three, counted from distance. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby, he's really coming along as a shooter.
Here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebound by Middleton. Bucks trail by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people want it to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Towns. Back to Anunoby. Three-pointer. They get it again. Anunoby on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Anunoby's got 10.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Drains the triple.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
Outside Hart. Bridges outside. Hart with a screen on Trent. Bridges down low, guarded by Trent. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. And this early in the season, there are still so many unknowns, Graham.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
Lillard looking around. Jacks up a 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Here's Lillard. He's got 9. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Minute 32 left in the first half of this game. They set the pick. Hart passes to Anunoby. Back to Hart. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, that's the length and speed. Boy, Mikal Bridges gets to the rim in a hurry.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. It's Middleton on the wing. Covered by Towns. He shoots. Middleton, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Bridges, a screen on Trent. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Anunoby passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. Now Lillard. Robinson defending. Lillard passes to Middleton. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Third team foul.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Here's Anunoby. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Knicks out in front, up by 9. All right, thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And now, not a bad. Thanks for joining us.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. We've got Toppin. Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Sims in at the center. That one goes. Count it.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll say this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
There's a screen. Here's Prince. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Now, it's not just Taurean Prince's defense that makes him an impactful player. This guy understands how to play in pick and roll. What a nice job.
Brunson against right. Brunson passes to Sims. Back to Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
Right with the bucket.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Left side, McBride. Pass to Brunson. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. Toppin goes in. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Right, the pass to Portis. And the 3 off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Sims. Now here's Brunson. And there's a pick. Out to the right wing. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
That is Jalen Brunson showing you how to operate as the ball handler in pick and roll. What a pretty assist.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joji Marsh said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. The Bucks trail by 8. Green finds Prince. Connaughton outside. Toppin with a steal. 3 on 3. Here's Achiuwa. Back to Brunson. Achiuwa with a screen. Brunson on the drive. Brunson steams his way inside.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
He takes it in. Here's Green. Pass to Connaughton. 1:10 left in the third quarter. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Wright. Here's Prince. Achua with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, the vision of Jalen Brunson is something to behold. This guy, an elite passer.
Such a wide open look. Connaughton's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Here's Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Bucks trail by 9. Green for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Second team foul.
No good on that one. A different look for Milwaukee. He hits the second from the line. Lillard outside. Lopez, the screen. From outside the arc. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the New York Knicks ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him. And we take a listen in now to Tom Tip.
Right back, man. Let's go score. Stop scoring.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 12. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Pass to Bridges. Towns outside. Anunoby with it. Just 3 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Towns finds Bridges. Outside Hart. Anunoby a screen on Middleton. Hart from long range. Bridges outside. Hart with a screen on Trent. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Hart from long range. Here's Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Mitchell Robinson brings a level of toughness on a nightly basis. Love getting inside and seeing him invite the contact.
And no luck that time either. And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Middleton against Bridges. And he banks in the layup.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
New York leading by 9. Outside Hart with the drive. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And it's Trent penetrating. Middleton against Hart. Here's the 3. Middleton, no good.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Outside Anunoby. Screen by Bridges. Anunoby passes to Hart. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
For 3, here's Lillard. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
1:44 left in the game. Pass to Hart. There's a screen. Back to Anunoby. Here's Robinson. Towns outside. And here's Bridges. Goes back up. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Mikal Bridges.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Here's Bridges. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard outside. Lopez, the screen on Hart. Pass to Trent. Middleton outside. Lillard up top. They set a pick. The 3 ball. And Anunoby pulls it down. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Towns, left side. 3-pointer, Bridges. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Welcome, everyone. Let's now look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. George is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Wright, and it's Middleton in at the small 4. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Lillard surveying the D. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Dialing it up from distance. Maxey with great confidence.
Lillard from outside. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. Lopez finds Lillard, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. Now, here's Maxey. This game we saw him score 32.
Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
Lillard way outside. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Middleton.
Successful trip there. Middleton running that pick and roll. He can also work as the screener when need be.
Maxey with it, now guarded by Middleton. He was all alone on that one.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Lillard against Maxey. Puts it up. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Pass to Embiid. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And Lillard throws it down.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. The 76ers leading by 9. Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now Maxey. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Oubre, a screen on Wright. Maxey passes to Oubre. Maxey with it. Now Wright defending. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover. A down downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Oh, my goodness, man. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Lillard against Maxey. Lets the three fly. The kick out to Lopez. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clock at 6. Here's Giannis. Oh, he misses the dunk.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Tyrese Maxey. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Joel Embiid out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. Oubre against Lillard. And he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 10.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Wright. Lays it up off the glass. Wright's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Maxey against Lillard. Maxey attacking. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Right, the pass to Lillard. From past the arc. The rebound by Paul George.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Embiid wide open. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Lillard's got 13. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And it's Lillard missing. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP. Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Maxey against Lillard. Basket counts. He's got 15.
I know what they say. defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Embiid with a screen on Lillard. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Back to Maxey. And the 76ers get it back. Goes back up. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Down low. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Wright looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Lillard from outside. The rebound by Paul George.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And that one's good, Maxey.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For 3, Middleton. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Lillard, right side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. George with no one around. They get it back. It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? Okay, so now, and that concludes.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Gary Trent is out there with Green. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. From outside, off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
First personal foul. Good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
For Philadelphia, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Trent outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Lowry with the ball. Now Green defending. It's tipped to the middle. Here's Gordon. Drops in the layup for 2. Gordon's got his first points of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Green outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside for Martin. Misses the 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Left side, Portis. Pass to Prince. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Trent against Lowry. Prince setting a pick for Trent. Pass to Prince. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that
shot? Maybe. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the 76ers. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's Trent on the wing. 5 points in the game. They kick it out to Green. Here's Connaughton. Back to Green. Just 4 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And Portis with the layup. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
To the wing on the left. Lowry finds Martin. Outside Gordon. And he uses the glass on the lane. Gordon's got his second bucket tonight.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's Green outside. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 17. Here's Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Prince dishes to Green. Back to Prince. Pass to Connaughton. Gets a hand on it, and Prince is right there.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And here's Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Hands it from downtown. Lowry's got 5.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Pass to Portis. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. Trent against Lowry. Sweet little floater. He's got 7.
Oh, such a feel shot there, the floater.
From deep, Prince. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Embiid is out there with George, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And it's Lillard missing. Philadelphia shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Oubre against Wright. Drummond sets the screen for Oubre. Three-pointer by Embiid. Rebound, Milwaukee.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Middleton, a screen on Maxey. Lillard from outside, and they're able to recover. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Fires for 3. Embiid, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Lopez kicks to Lillard. Fires away from way outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Here's Maxey from beyond the arc and then some. Maxey's got 33.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Lillard outside. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future and also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Now, Maxey. To the left wing. Embiid from outside. Doesn't go for him.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lillard way outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Embiid, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The deep 3 from George. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Lillard missing, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Philadelphia has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Got that bucket in no time at all. Oubre's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Maxey.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 11-3 run.
Damian Lillard. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
That free throw, no good.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. The long-distance 3 is good. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Lillard with it. From deep 3-point territory. It's hauled in by George. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analyst, Richard Jefferson.
Greetings from 2K Sport. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Joel Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for the Knicks, Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Hart in at the point guard position. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when we talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Here's Drummond. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Hart. Left side Achua. Back to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby against George. Three-pointer, Bridges. Good work defensively by Oubre. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's George. The putback. Towns with a rebound.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Stolen by Drummond. George, right side. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Achua, to the inside, out to Bridges, outside Anunoby. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Bridges on the attack, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, nice take from Bridges. Love whenever he takes initiative on offense.
To the paint, lets it fly. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Maxey.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Hart with it, guarded now by George. Anunoby for 3. Fires in the triple. Anunoby Ananobi's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Embiid passes to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Maxey. An easy 2 on the layup.
Love the way Maxey works those angles inside. He's crafty.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line, 2 shots.
Good on both. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Here's George. The Knicks with the rebound. Anunoby passes to Towns. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to review the game plan. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical style, and it served them well.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's New York. They're on a 16-7 run. Back to Achua. Maxey against Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns just got 7 points in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hart goes in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Driving in.
Boy, I like it. Quick, aggressive move by Maxey.
Knicks leading by 8. It's Hart on the wing. Maxey covering. Anunoby against George. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Here's the lob. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Knicks. They're up by 10. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We've got Achua. Josh Hart is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the group for New York starting the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Just 5 on the clock. Achua. Hart passes to Bridges. Towns for 3. Offensive rebound. Right side Hart. Pass to Towns. Here's Bridges. They shoot again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball. And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Towns passes to Bridges. And a nice finish on the layup. Bridges has gotten his second bucket on the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Achua with a screen on Maxey. Outside Achua. He puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Achua's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Screen by Embiid. Maxey attacking. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Going inside. Hart passes to Towns. Back to Hart. Pass to Bridges. Towns with the ball. Embiid with a steal. Inside. Achua with a steal. Here's Hart. Over to the wing. Down low. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 10. Oubre finds Maxey. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Hart from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. Stolen by Bridges. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
And they did a great job of protecting the ball. Second fewest in turnovers. That's tough to accomplish in today's fast-paced style.
And last year, the #1 ranking in steals just illustrated the level of effort that they put in on D. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 11.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. With the floater. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Embiid.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Towns down low. Embiid's there. Outside Hart. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Anunoby, and the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 8-point game. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Maxey. Oh, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
Hard against Maxey. Achua finds Hart. 5 on the clock. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 5. Drummond, the screen on Anunoby.
34-26.
Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his...
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hey, everybody.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth. Kicked in the teeth. But they're still standing. That says something.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive. performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Second half underway. Here's who Knicks nurses got on the floor. They've got Eric Gordon. Kenyon Martin is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Bona in at center.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Bona.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Lowry against Brunson. Lowry, good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Brunson passes to Sims. Gordon pulls it in. 76ers trail by 6. Martin outside. Pass to Bona. Lowry outside. Screen by Gordon. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Out to Lowry. Three-pointer. And Eric Gordon gets a 3. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Brunson. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Brunson driving. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Brunson's got his first points of the game.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Right wing. To the middle. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The offensive rebound. Here's Robinson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. 76ers trail by 5. Here's Gordon. The rebound by Sims.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
McBride, Sims. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Second team foul.
Here's Lowry. Got a hand on it.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Brunson speeds in to finish the break.
And lightning quick there. I mean, Jalen Brunson out on the break. A thing to watch.
Here's Martin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Lowry against Brunson. Pass to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And a big finish by Robinson.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Gordon, the pass to Martin. Lowry outside. And the layup is good. Lowry's got his second basket.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Here's Brunson. Shot from the inbound. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Embiid. Softly drops in the floater. Embiid's got 8 points.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Brunson. Brunson steams his way inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yep, that one goes.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brunson against Maxey, and it's Brunson missing. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Trailing by 8. And he throws it down with one hand.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
Brunson passes to Robinson, and now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Making us move nicely. That is your Knicks sitting answer.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's time for basketball. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Let's hear the report of the basket.
For 3, Maxey. And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistent. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Karl Anthony Towns is out there, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Tyrese Maxey at the line. 2 shots.
In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Hart passes to Achua. Hart against Maxey. Hart with a screen on Embiid. Clock at 6. And Embiid with the block.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Here's Maxey. That one falls. Coming off a drum and feed. Maxey's got 20 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Towns passes to Bridges. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
Maxey with it. Towns covering. And Drummond with with the jam.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Achua. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Knicks lead 53-49.
It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. George with the bucket. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Towns against Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Here's Achua. And oh, he just slams it over Paul George.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Towns on the take, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Big bucket for him there. Towns absolutely put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
George outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. 76ers trail by 4. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got 24.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
Hart goes in. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Embiid misses. Knicks leading by 4. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Outside Hart. Right side Achua. 6 to shoot. It's Bridges on the wing. Offline with a 3. 76ers trail by 4. George passes to Drummond. And that's an intentional foul.
Josh Hart. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Embiid. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Anunoby against George. Outside Hart. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Outside Achua. Back to Hart. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
George against Anunoby. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? If he misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
First personal foul. 5th team foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Yes! I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And so it's the Knicks who come out.
New York City, the destination. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. And an another exciting addition. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. DeJuan Wright is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Achua in at the center. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Bridges against Middleton. Beyond the arc. It's the three-point bomb. Middleton's got the first points up on the board for Milwaukee.
He's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
Buries it from three-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Middleton drives in. It's rebounded by New York. Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. He missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Count that one.
Great concentration in close. Damian Lillard, an effective three-level scorer.
For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bridges kicks to Towns. Right against Bridges. There's a screen by Achua. New York needs to get off a shot. That three off the mark. Lillard outside. To the inside. Middleton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Middleton's got 5.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. To get that one up quick.
Hart the pass to Anunoby. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Hart. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And it's Lillard missing. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games. Don't mistake that Lopez shoots threes now more often, that he can't go down low at that size and do damage.
Hey, Brent, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
It's Hart on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Tipped away and stolen by Lillard. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Now here's Lillard. Middleton, a screen on Anunoby. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Milwaukee on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Achua is out there with Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 1 spot. They're the group New York will start the second one. Towns finds Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And you can see the length that time with OG stretching out to finish.
A wide open look here for Wright. It's hauled in by Achua. New York trailing. And it's Hart penetrating. Bridges against Wright. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Lillard from outside. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Bridges against Wright. Towns a screen on Wright. Bridges kicks to Hart. From deep. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
You know, Brett, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Achua in the corner. Back to Bridges. Going inside. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Middleton. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Towns.
And great reach and determination from the big fella. This is why Towns gets so many blocks.
Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. With a screen on Middleton. And Anunoby, here we go. Bridges kicks to Hart. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:53 left in the first half. Anunoby outside. Clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Anunoby's got 4 this quarter. Milwaukee in the lead.
22-20.
Lillard outside. Kicks it down to Middleton for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
3-point goal.
Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done. He wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do. This is the area Hart likes to shoot, and he doesn't take a ton of threes.
Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode
to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there. I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets in Houston. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Lillard against Hart. Here's Achua. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
So, guys, what are your keys for the second half of a close one like this?
Rebound, passing, shooting. I think those will.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, they've been
And that'll do it for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Green is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Prince. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Brunson. Portis is screen on Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Trent, and that one is stuffed right through.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a ride. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Toppin with the steal. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. There's a screen. Brunson goes in. McBride passes to Toppin. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sims. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Trent gets the bucket.
And the mechanics on that shot from Trent look pretty darn good. He doesn't even have to think about it.
There's a screen by Toppin. They swipe it. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Portis. Prince with a screen on Robinson. Yep, that one goes. And now it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Brunson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Over in the corner, Green. Portis sets the pick for Green. Count it, good. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, sometimes big men who set screens need rewards, and Robinson got one that time.
Drives to the hoop. Sends with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Nice! Brunson working inside.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Green passes to Trent. And finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Off on the layup. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Trent. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Green. Defended by McBride. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Toppin pulls it in. Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. On 62% from the field. So New York ends up going with the new group.
Substitution.
23 seconds left in the third. Towns down low, guarded by Prince, and Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
Bobby Portis at the line.
And Portis drains both of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Bridges a screen on Lillard. Here's Hart. Here he goes. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Anunoby out there with Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Bridges in its shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Bucks leading by 9. Wright the pass to Middleton. And here is Wright. Back to Middleton. He takes it in, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Nice body control there from Chris Middleton. Stays with that even after contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to right. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game.
Head up, scanning the floor. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Great point guard play from him that time.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Outside, Towns. Towns, a screen on Middleton. Anunoby has the open look. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
52-43.
Middleton with a screen for Lillard. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 11. Hard against Lillard. Towns, a screen on Middleton. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Middleton looking it over. And stolen by Achua. Hart finds Bridges. Shoots the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lillard, the pass to Middleton. Driving the lane. Back to Lillard. Just 3 to shoot. Launches it. Gets rebounded by New York. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And stolen by Wright. Lillard, right side, from outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lillard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
And showing why he's so respected around the league. Lillard lighting it up.
On the wing, Anunoby. Launches a 3. New York, no good that time either. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. They get it again. The kick out to Lopez. Wright looking around. Tries again. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone for the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lillard.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Off target. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, DA, thanks again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brett Barry.